I heard if you're an organ donor, they don't try to save your life as much. Oh, Alyssa, you know what? That's a really weird theory, but you know what? I'll donate my face. Isn't that the most vain thing to say? No, I'm serious. I was watching a few documentaries. There are a lot of people who, for example, get in really bad accidents where they're completely disfigured, um, and they need a face. And um, I think that's really fascinating.
Hey everybody, welcome back. Thanks for clicking and watching or listening to this video. Now, this is gonna piss me off because Chantel was talking about organ donation. And I did get angry because there are always bits and pieces, a lot of times, sometimes, misinformation that is being said about many things on Foodie Beauty's lives, and one of them was what she said yesterday about organ donation. And I really hate it because it is just that misinformation where you are miseducating, misinforming people, and because you have a platform and people more or less trust your answers, your statements, they get misinformed. And many times, a lot of times, it's dangerous. It's extremely dangerous, especially when she misinforms people about weed and about a plethora of other things that she has misinformed people about, miseducated them about, and it does have damaging and lasting effects because people more or less trust what she says. Well, some people do. The VIBs, other people know not to trust what Chantel says or does or talks about. This whole transient self-realization where she seems to want to talk about certain things she does not have the knowledge base about. So what really irritated me was her talk about organ donation and the myth that if hospital staff, doctors, nurses know you're an organ donor, then they won't work as hard to save your life. Now, she didn't exactly, when it was brought up, say that it's true, but she didn't refute the statement either. Well, I will refute that statement that hospital staff, doctors, nurses, etc., 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 won't work as hard to save your life. That is, in fact, a myth. The fact is, when you go to a hospital for treatment, doctors focus on saving your life, not somebody else's. You'll be seen by a doctor whose expertise most closely matches your particular condition and who can give you the best care possible. They will not look up your file or look in the system and check if you're an organ donor and then reap your organs. This is not hostile 1, 2, or 3, okay? So Foodie Beauty, stop with the bullshit. Whenever somebody says things like that, you need to do your due diligence and not have people who are watching you. Sometimes it's 1,000, 1,500, 2,000, 2,500, even 3,000 people. You are essentially misinforming them, and that's just not right. The next myth, maybe I won't really be dead when they sign my death certificate. That's not true. The fact is, although it's a popular topic in the tabloids, in reality, people don't start to wiggle their toes after they're declared dead. In fact, people who have agreed to organ donation are given more tests and no charge to their families to determine that they're truly dead than are those who haven't agreed to organ donation. The next one, organ donation is against my religion. The fact is, organ donation is consistent with the beliefs of most major religions. These religions include Roman Catholicism, Islam, most branches of Judaism, and most Protestant faiths. If you're unsure or are uncomfortable with your faith's position on organ donation, ask a member of your clergy, which is appropriate, okay? There's a lot of other myths. This is from mayoclinic.org, depending on your pronunciation. And they really go through a lot of the myths when it comes to organ donation because I think that this is a serious topic, serious issue, And people should be informed correctly and not misinformed, not miseducated, because let's say one person gets misinformed, miseducated, then that's one less person that would have the proper knowledge base to make an informed decision whether or not they're going to donate their organs. And then there's going to be multiple other people who could have had that person's organs. Let's say they unfortunately passed away, and you are removing that option for a lot of people. And then maybe if that one person who's already miseducated, misinformed, tells other people, then it's a trickle-down effect where just more and more people are miseducated on the facts of organ donation. This is why it's very dangerous. And this is why, as a person who has a YouTube platform, Twitch platform, any type of platform, any type of social media presence, you have to just easily Google the facts. That's all you gotta do. Just Google it. What is so hard? Most of us have smartphones these days. All you gotta do is Google. And that is it. Come on. But yet, of course, it's Foodie Beauty. And Foodie Beauty, after all, she just says shit off the top of her head. And then there are indeed people who will believe her. And that is a very scary thought. And it is scarier that this is happening on a consistent basis. Anyways, that's it for me. Leave me a like if you want to. Leave a comment if you want to. Share this if you want to. And subscribe if you want to. I'll be here, and I'll see you another time. Take care. Bye-bye.